Hello there and welcome back to Hobbycraft TV. This is a fantastic 2-hour show now where we are going to be showing you the machine of the week, and it's all with the ScanNCut. This is an incredible electric cutting machine, but it doesn't just do cardstock, papers, vellums, obviously vinyls. This will also cut fabric as well. This is the SDX1200, and with this it's already got designs built into it. You're also going to get mats in the box as well, and all the cutting blades that you will need to cut these certain fabrics. But you can see we have got a special price of this one. You've actually got £50 off, making it $399. But because we've got the special event on at the moment, when you go to the till, it will also take off as well an extra £5, and you'll get free P&P. What is more to ask for than that, especially to get a ScanNCut home to be able to use this? A lot of us here have got the ScanNCuts. I've got one. Yes, it is in the box a lot of the time, but every now and again I do take it out because it does the jobs that I can't do with other machines. This is a fantastic one now that literally will give you that ease of use. You can connect it to the ArtSpirit app and things like that, and you can do that as well. But there is so many different functions that you can use with this machine. One of the features is you've got an extra large 5-inch LED screen. You've got a built-in scanner that will scan up to a 24-inch mat. You've got totally standalone. You don't need a PC, you don't need a laptop, you don't need anything to make this work. And you've got 1,300 built-in designs, and with that you get 17 fonts in there too. You've also got 3mm cutting depth with fully automatic blade, and also you've got that wide cutting area on there of 11.7 inches and a wireless connectivity with those as well. So really, really easy to be able to use that. But I've got the fabulous Becky with me again. Hello. So back to the machine today.
Back to the lovely machine.
Why do you like this machine?
I love this because it transcends craft genre.
Okay.
So if you buy a sewing machine, you're going to be sewing. You're a soft crafter.
Yeah.
If you buy a die cutting machine, you're probably a paper crafter.
Okay.
If you're buying your inks and maybe you're a mixed media. Like the equipment and the tools that we buy tend to dictate the type of craft we're doing.
Okay.
You could be paper, soft craft, mixed media, whatever, and you will find a use for this machine.
Ooh.
So it doesn't matter what kind of crafter you are at home.
Yeah.
This will serve you.
Okay, and why will it serve me?
So this will, obviously it's called the ScanNCut.
Yes.
And it's something I think that gets completely under celebrated.
Okay.
Yes, it's a cutting machine. It is one of many cutting machines out there.
Okay.
It is also a scanner.
Okay, so it's not a die cutting machine. This is a fully electric automatic machine.
This is an automatic cutting machine. So we can scan in and cut straight away. We can create designs and cut. We can scan in just to create, to store the image. So you can use this as a scanner in a very similar way to you might have a printer at home that does a similar sort of thing. And I think that gets missed quite a lot, the importance of that distinction.
Because a lot of the machines out there haven't got a scanner built into it. This is what makes this standalone, makes it such a unique style of machine, because even like sometimes I'll use it if I've stamped out, say I've got some flower stamps, I will stamp them out, scan them in, and then it cuts them all out for me. It just saves so much time.
It really does.
And things like that.
And there are so many crafts, like this can do everything in a project.
Yes.
For certain things. So for example, I've done embroidery projects with this.
Yes.
So I have sat and drawn a design. Now I could do that on the ArtSpirit app, I can do it on the machine, or I can do it by hand, however I want to do it.
Okay.
I've done it on ArtSpirit, I can just send it over. But the one that's over there, the little flower one that's over there, I drew on paper.
Yep.
I scanned it in. I then drew it onto paper using different colours, because you get the pens all in different colours. And that then became the pattern to follow. Okay. I then put in my fabric and drew the pattern on with fabric pens.
Yes, which come in the box.
Which you then follow, you can stitch, and then the pen disappears. Yeah. You can then utilise it to make your packaging. Okay. So you could write your packaging, you could design your label, you could cut the box
to put it in.
To put it in. And all of that, one project, one type of craft, everything is done using this.
And is it easy to use?
So easy. I mean, if I can use it,
I would say, if, you know, if I can have a little go with it, you can do that as well. So can we just quickly go through the different blades and the holder that we've got there as well?
So I really love this package because you're getting so much with it. You're getting 2 of your mats. I'm going to show you down here. So you're getting your standard tack mat, which is the purple one, and you're also getting your low tack mat, which is the
so this one would be more papers and things like that.
Yeah, so your papers and your lightweight papers I would do on the low tack.
Okay.
Your sort of heavier weight papers and cardstock and some treated fabrics on
that's fine.
Standard tack, and also things like your heat transfer vinyl, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And then you're also getting your fabric sheets. Actually, I didn't get one out. I put one down in here somewhere. It's in my box somewhere. There it is.
There we go.
So you're also getting, I can't remember if it's 1 or 2 of these that you get. And it's basically, it's almost like sticky back plastic.
Yes.
In how it works. And you stick it onto your mat, peel the backing off, and this is an extra tacky fabric mat.
Oh, wow.
So if you are wanting to do lots of fabric cutting, this is the...
Are we going to do some of that today?
We are, well, we're going to be cutting some felt.
Yes. Oh,
but
fabulous.
Something to bear in mind when you put this onto your mat, it doesn't just come off again.
Right,
so once you've put this on your mat is now a fabric mat.
So you might need to get a separate one.
Just bear that in mind. I mean, if you are a paper crafter, it's unlikely you're going to be using your fabric.
Okay, that's fine.
If you are a fabric crafter, you probably won't necessarily be using paper, in which case use your low tack mat for your fabric one.
Fabulous.
That's how I've always done
Brilliant.
it. Brilliant. You get yourself another mat. Now, as I said, you get a range of pens to draw, and you get your pen holder as well.
Yeah.
You're also getting your 2 fabric pens.
Okay.
Obviously your spatula and your stylus, which is standard, but we're also getting 2 blades.
Love it.
So you've got your standard blade, which is the black. Whoa, this one's jumpy. Standard blade, which is the black one, and the beige one, or puce. What colour do we call that? Putty. That is your fabric blade. And actually, I won't do it because it's quite a hard thing to see on the camera. But if you have a close look at the blades, you can see that the fabric blade is actually.
But they are safe.
Yeah, I can hold them if you. And I don't know whether you'll be able to see. Probably not. It's a very hard thing to.
Just let him do his thing.
No. Well, it's
camera's
all right.
not playing.
You just have to. Excuse me. I've got a frog in the back of my throat today. So you'll just have to trust me on that one.
But they are. So obviously, if you're picking them up,
it's
not using it. It's not till it's actually engaged in the machine and the pressure is on there. Then that will actually make it release the blade.
The blades are also replaceable because, as with your machine sewing needles, with your blades on your rotary cutters, on your craft knives, they do blunt over time.
Of course.
So just bear that in mind. Now, with the difference between the SDX range versus the traditional CM range of ScanNCut is we have automation. Okay. Which is mind-blowing for little old me.
So what does that do then?
So what that means is that the blade, before you've got to adjust your depth of your blade and this does it automatically.
Wow.
So it's going to test the materials.
Yeah.
It's going to then assess how far it's going to have to cut, and it will adjust.
Okay.
So it will cut up to a 3mm width. You can cut cork with this. You can cut not MDF. What's the thin word?
Plywood.
Plywood. Thank you. That stuff. Don't try and cut MDF on it.
No.
I don't think that would work. Husband's got it in the shed.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
No, don't do that. Grey board, mount board, things like that. It will cut all of those.
Absolutely. Stencil, materials, all that kind of stuff. So it will cut varying different lengths.
Okay.
The key to remember is not to have different materials of different thicknesses on the mat at the same time. So if I was cutting out...
can we cut something?
Yeah,
can we do that?
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get this fired up. Let's do it.
Let's just do some cards straight off.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So I've got 2 things here. I've got some card.
Yes.
I'm going to use the stickier mat for this.
Okay, yep, no problem.
Because it is.
And also that's the top tip, keeping the cover, isn't it?
The cover.
Because put it back on when you're not using it, because it will stop fluff and animal fur and things like that. Your own hair falling on it, because you don't want that when you're scanning it, do you?
Absolutely not. Right, so you can see I've put my cards down.
Yeah.
I have got one